It's your girl Fancy Lady here, welcoming you to FL.Production. It's now or never talk show. My name is Christine Williams, aka Fancy Lady, CEO of FL.Production, actress, artist, songwriter, director, host. Contact us at itsnowornevertalkshow@gmail.com. Also, follow me on Instagram at lady.fancy.face. You can also email me at fl.production@hotmail.com. Topic today is giving up. What's your opinion on the topic giving up? Please leave your comments below. Watch the entire show. Answer both questions right and you will be rewarded at the end of the show. Again, it's Fancy Lady. It's now or never talk show made possible by FL.Production. Stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Cheers. Today, myself and Michael Dockery, aka Bigga Boss, will be discussing a few topics.
We're here with Bigga Boss. But Bigga Boss, before we even get into anything, any question, what is your opinion on the phrase giving up?
Don't understand those words at all.
And why is that?
Because them words, they won't get no bills paid. Them words, they just, you might as well just act like you don't understand those words and just, yeah, giving up is not an option, especially in the life where we are living.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nothing no go so. You can feel like you want to do that, but don't do that.
Yeah.
That not gonna benefit you, or your picnic them, or your legacy. You know what I mean? You have to just keep on and go. Non-stop. So till the heart stop. That's the only chance we get for say, when we're dead, we still are gonna roll it out. I just saw the thing go.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about yourself, where you're from, and how you came about the name Bigga Boss.
I was born here. My parents is Jamaican. My original name is Fat Man. That's my legendary legacy name for Toronto. And my sound system was called Bigga Boss by a youth named Akibot. You know what I mean? And then the sound name just transferred over to me. You know what I mean? Because attitude and just how me flex, you know what I mean? So, but it's so funny because those who don't know Fat Man, when they're with me and I'm like around some other legendary people, like legacy people, they'll be like, yo, Fat Man. And people be like, this guy just called you Fat Man. Yeah, dude, that's my name. Like.
All right, so what is it you do exactly? It sounds like you do multiple things.
Yeah, started off as a selector and then became a DJ selector, one of the first ones to actually be a selector, an artist, and a sound owner, like all by myself. Like I had a couple brethren who helped me move the song, but they never played the song. They just helped to move the box then. So you know what I mean. I also do productions. One of the first guys, I'd say, to help invent remixes, put 2 turntables in a dance hall. When I was a kid, there was only 1 turntable in dancehall, and then I joined a hip hop crew over here named Kilowatts, and they used 2 turntables. This is long before 1200s. So I was responsible for the reggae. Now you can't stop the music at a hip hop party,
Right?
cause they mix. So I had to learn how to mix, blend reggae into the hip hop, and then continue keep on blending the reggae till my set was over.
Right.
And when I was doing this, dancehall songs were doing that. I was also at the same time playing on a dancehall song named Exodus, Lexus Supreme. And I remember going to him and his name, the owner was Tanny. And I said to Tanny, I said, yo, I want to get the next turntable for the song, you know. And the man looked at me and said, what you need a next turntable for? You know, put on the song, and when the song done, you turn it over and give the DJ the microphone. He just wasn't feeling that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But when I go play with the hip hop guys, I better know how to mix. So that's all. And when I was doing this, I think maybe in New York, I think DJ Carlton was just starting, but I don't know if Carlton was actually on the scratching and stuff, because I was doing the showman thing with dancehall, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, One of the first, I know that for sure. Remix and 2 turntable in a dancer. Yeah.
So one of the godfathers.
Guaranteed, guaranteed.
Right, right.
First topic we're going to talk about is reggae musician / artists in Canada and their contribution to the music industry. What are your views?
The Canadian reggae industry helped a lot with the blueprint of everything where you see going on. Everything from DJs to how the music is now blended and mixed up with everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, to me, Toronto just built it because I've been to America, I've been to Jamaica from my young days till now. And it's always after the Canadian them put down them foot and say something. Everybody roll out with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the Canadian them not get no credit for it. Say we plant that seed there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But everybody come reap the fruit and benefit from it. But me can beat my chest and, as a Canadian and say, yo, we help build everything on us, everything.
Right.
Straight. I wouldn't like that stepping at the ring then. Yeah. See if them like it that way.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go and download the app for Outlaw Entertainment Radio on Google Play Store and the App Store.
Hope you're enjoying the show. We're going to be talking about briefly the role of the radio stations in the development of the reggae music industry. Do you think they have contributed enough, in the development of reggae music?
No, they have the radio stations in Canada overall. I don't know about the rest of Canada. Let me talk about Toronto.
Right.
Seeing what I've seen as a problem, is that the DJs were responsible as the gatekeepers for this thing here. Them have a problem with allowing the one them were supposed to become legends Like, I love everybody's music. Let's not get it twisted, right? But there's levels to the thing. And if you come to Toronto, you don't have a clue where the levels there. Right. Or who the levels them is.
Right.
You understand? When you go to New York, you know where the level there, you know who is the level. When you go to Jamaica, you know where the level there, who's the level. Even England. You understand? But when you come to Toronto, the only thing you really get to know is who have the most likes.
Right.
Or who have the most followers. But that no mean say you have nobody, brethren.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where you did there when it a bill.
Right.
Where you bring to the game. You know what I mean? And so now the radio DJ them now were responsible for sure the levels at all angles and aspects of the thing. Them not do for them job. You know what I mean? Most of them come in like some money pull up thing them depend. And you depend the radio. Supposed to promote your local artist and turn them in a mega star. Because that's your job as the radio DJ. Nobody never tell you if you go be the DJ, you know. If you don't want to be the star, then go sing 2 songs.
Right.
You know what I mean? But to me, it look like the selector them don't want to see a next person with them rub shoulders with end up a push a Bentley out of music. I never tell you if you just stick to just being the DJ.
Right.
You could have been the producer. You could have been any other part of the game to make money.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
But to me, when me see, is a lot of hatred. Them don't want to see me boss, because them don't want to see fancy lady sister them a ball for Bigga Boss. I love that guy. They don't. Why not?
Right.
But it's okay for them to be rah for Cartel or somebody else who's not from here.
Right. Understand.
See? So, in reality, I don't like many of the Canadian DJs. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, I don't like what they've done to the game. I don't like them. And again, if you don't like what I said, step in the ring, brethren, because one thing I love is clash. You know what I mean? And if you feel, say, you've added to the game that much and I'm dissing you, because I'm not dissing nobody directly. I'm just letting them know, so I ain't to hear that thing. Promote your local artist, brethren. Done. See, until you take care of home, who cares about outside?
Right.
Straight. Because nobody outside cares about nothing else except what's going on in their city. And then the whole world logs on, the artists get rich, now their city's eating food. But thanks to these DJs, a lot of wealth is missing from our community because they won't allow the artists them for bring money back to the community. See you guys here.
Oh mama, my sweet mama, I love you so. Hey mother, oh mama, my sweet mama, oh yeah. Womb of creation, mother of all nations, the pain you feel to make the preparation. The struggle that you face could not erase that smile from your face. Princess of queens, hold your head high. Don't hit so hard, you have to get by. You must love your mother. You must give for your mother. Oh yeah. You must love your mother. You must give for your mother. No one knows the pressure that she feel. She's always there to help you grow. This in mama ain't the way to go. The root of the earth, the gas in my tank. Mama, you're so special to me. I know you're in heaven and smiling down at me. You must love your mother. You must give for your mother. Oh yeah. You must love your mother. You must give for your mother. You must love. You must love. Oh, you must love your mother. You must love. You must love. You must kiss for your mother. No matter what color or creed. You must love. You must love. You must love. You must love your mother. You must give for your mother. Oh yeah. You must love your mother. You must give for your mother. Womb of creation, mother of all nations. The pain you feel to make the preparation. The struggle that you face could not erase that smile from your face. Princess of queens, hold your head high. Don't hit so hard, you have to get by. You must love your mother. You must give for your mother. Oh yeah. You must love your mother. You must give for your mother.
We here in Canada lack the platform for artists, upcoming artists, even artists that are well talented but has no exposure. So I commend you for that. And one of the problems I think now is Canada doesn't really have a platform for reggae. And with what you're doing, what is it that you think would help if they implement it?
I believe that them have a lot of money for the music here in Canada, but the reality is the reality. If you're not blonde with blue eyes and playing a guitar and I walk around barefoot, you not see the money there. You understand? Because for some reason they must believe say black urban artists don't need tour money, don't need production money, don't need marketing money, but they have all that money for everybody else but us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so when you see the little youth them in the hip hop go out there and go sell drugs and commit all kind of badness for further their career, they not really have a choice because the system itself isn't helping them. And all when them make $100,000 in the street and spend it on themselves, the system over here still don't want to see them. But you want to see how fast them get views when it come to America and all them places. The hip hop artists them over here have 1 million views, and nobody over here knows who they are until after them dead. True. And to me, that's the saddest thing. My son turned me on to the Toronto hip hop scene, like the modern up to date one, where Driftwood and Regent Park are like the gods to the thing.
Right.
But everybody who's a god there is dead.
Yeah. True, it's sad, but it's true.
So by the time I turn you on to one of them, he's already in the grave.
Yeah, he's gone.
What kind of madness is this? And he's never seen any fruits of his labor. Like he's never seen a Bentley or a mansion for his mom, or to know that his kids don't have to worry about what he went through. You know what I mean? But yet still, these guys are prolifically some of the greatest rappers you have ever heard in your life.
I agree.
And you can't tell me that it's a coincidence that these guys are so great and can't get out. There's something going on over here.
Right.
You understand? To stop the shine of black urban artists, man. There's something that's actually in the works. You know what I mean? Because it's not possible that the world can have a rapper from Toronto be the best for the last 10 years. Make Jay-Z look like he didn't even try.
Right.
And I rate Jigga, don't get it twisted. You understand? But Drake on his own, or the team that he has around him, has proven to the world where the real bosses are. But yet still you don't hear nobody else except for Drake.
Right.
Which makes no sense to me. Because if this was a scenario like Brooklyn, right now, we'd be running the whole world. The amount of artists that Drake should have brought into the game from right here, there should be like, when are these Canadian guys just gonna stop, man? Like, you know what I mean? Because we have it like that over here.
Right.
We control rap and reggae. Nobody don't own that. Not New York don't even own that over we. You understand? New York does not own the blending of hip hop and reggae over us. Yes, so them come learn that at Caribana.
Right.
That I got if you know. It's when them come at Caribana, them come see everything play one place, one time.
Right.
See, mix, blend, scratch, cut, everything, I get it.
I agree.
See?
I agree.
You know what I mean? And they bring it back home, and they're rich because, again, they have the population. Right. You can live in Brooklyn, New York, and become a millionaire, and nobody outside of Brooklyn has ever heard of you. You can't build that kind of wealth in Toronto.
True.
You can't even pay your cell phone bill coming out of Toronto. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Right.
And I agree. So in regards to reggae, because I personally don't think, it's recognized as much as hip hop here in Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as a promoter, because you play multiple roles, right? What are some of the things you think would help to promote the reggae music in Canada?
First off, they need to put real DJs on the air. One bag of he that can play music on the radio. That not gonna work.
Right.
No, and it's no disrespect to nobody. I'm not even talking about the on-air personalities. I'm talking about the ones who touch the turntables.
Right.
You understand? Because when you even just turn on WBLK, how far is Buffalo, New York from here? What, less than an hour?
Less than an hour.
If you tune into WBLK at any given night after 9, 10 o'clock, you swear you're in the hottest club that you've ever been in. that is how these DJs are terrorizing the airwaves.
Right.
And when you listen to it, and then right beside it is G, and you turn that over and you're hearing house music like, oh, what is God?
True.
Throw man off Rasta. You see me? I say?
True.
So until they start finding DJs that have love for their trade, because a lot of them only have love for their paycheck, brethren. They don't have no love for the artists that are around them. You know what I mean? How I got famous back in my legacy, in my legendary days with Kilowatts and them, I was cutting dub plates when everybody was cutting Bounty Killer and Buju Banton and whoever was hot in Jamaica. I was cutting local. I was cutting Terminal DG. I was cutting Kid Foreigner. You know what I mean? Maisha, like everybody who's around me is who I'm cutting. And everybody who stepped to me in a dance is getting massacred with dubs that they've never heard before in their life.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I just don't understand. So no, okay, I went to Texas for like 15 years, and when I came back, the game just changed again.
Now that's going on, you know, not being able to put on your festival or doing shows, like how do you cope?
I'm an introvert to begin with. I'm only extroverted when it comes to like performing.
Okay.
Other than that,
You're good.
I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? I don't feel weird anymore.
Right. Understand. Okay. All right. So have you ever, like, you know, experienced any situation like in any of the fields that you are in that made you wanted to call it quits?
Yeah, every day you get up, you want to call it quits. When you're broke and no money now run, and you see somebody just do some little E that sitting on a push out one bed, you're like, oh, this guy, oh, this drop in, you know what I mean? But then you have to remember, say, what's due to him is due to him.
Right.
And what's going to be due to you is going to be due to you. So if you just know that you put in that much work and he's got 100, clearly if you put in more work than him, you should have 500. You know what I mean? But it's just not your time to get your 5.
Right.
So if you want to quit panicking, it's like the lotto. You can't win if you don't play. I just saw the thing set. I ain't never heard of nobody say, yo, you know, sit on my house by my couch, Reggie, and make it a hit song. I ain't never heard that. You still gotta go write a song. You still gotta go to the studio. Hopefully the person who's recording it knows what they're doing. Hopefully the person who mixes it knows what they're doing. Hopefully the person who's gonna market it knows what they're doing. There's a lot of work going into getting that hit song. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay, understand. All right, so so is there anything you hope to accomplish before 2020 ends?
I'd like to, I'm building a platform, another platform for us here, but it's not exclusive for us. Like, I have a lot of famous friends, so I play my famous friend and music too. But I truly believe that we need to really focus on the artists them from right here in Toronto. Big up to Montreal, big up to BC, Calgary, Nova Scotia, big up everybody where have an urban music scene. But the only one where me definitely cater for is going to come out of the greater Toronto area. Right. Mississauga, Brampton, Malton, Scarborough, T-Dot, some Hamilton, you know what I mean? Like, we're the equivalent to Brooklyn.
Right.
You understand? We run it. Get over it. Don't be mad. It is just what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm tired of being Canadian politically correct. I am a boss, and I should be addressed as such, Bridget.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to bow down and be nice to you on some polite thing, because I know so the thing set, Bridget. I put in my work and I demand if I put some respect on my name. I just
put some respect on it.
Put some respect on my name, Bridget.
Yes.
I put in my work, you understand?
Yes.
And if I realize that I'm talking to somebody, they don't have no respect for who I am and what I've done for the game, I just keep it moving. I don't have no time for that.
Right.
See, because if a man like me not achieve what he want to achieve yet, sorry for you. Because me know you not work hard like me. Me can't guarantee that.
Right.
I do how much sleepless nights, more time. Let me tell you what a typical Bigga Boss night is like right now. I will get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and go to bed at around maybe 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning again. So it could be 24 hours sometimes, and then when I crash, I crash, man. Like, you could call me all you want. I'm just gone. But when I'm putting in work, I'm putting in work. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just what it is.
Okay. So what would you say to upcoming, promoters, DJs, just people aspiring to be in the entertainment field?
Don't let your babies grow up to be entertainers, not where I live in over here. It's a rugged game, man. Like my son and my daughter, both are musically inclined. My son, he chose not to pick it up none at all, but he has it. And my daughter's extremely good at it. Right. But she's gonna be a doctor, and I ain't got nothing to say except go be a doctor. Right. I don't care how good you are at this music game. It consumes your life, man. And if you don't have a mate, a second who's down with that, relationships don't last too long in this game, because your ambition and your drive is usually just that strong, you know what I mean, that it causes problems, man. So again, I don't advise nobody to be picking up this game unless you're seriously willing to just sacrifice it all.
Put in the work, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm sure it must be nice once you get there, but it's not nice trying to get there.
Puss and dog not have the same look.
No. And again, you'll see somebody who probably just pick up a microphone today and them have a hit song, and you did a track this out for 20 years professionally and seriously and can't get nowhere. But again, it's not. After you put 20 years in, you might as well keep going, man. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? Like, you don't quit after 20, man.
Yeah, right? Keep at it if that's what you expect.
Yeah, just go out and keep chopping.
Very informative. Support the team. Share, comment, subscribe, and leave your comments below.
Izzy, Izzy on the beat, though.
Clearly.
Izzy, Izzy on the beat, though. La 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 la.
Just like I do, we rise to the top.
La 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 la.
Red guy get a block, bad man get a block.
La 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 la.
25 blocks equal 50 plus shots.
La 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 la.
In our DNA, can't stop, won't stop.
Immigrated to Ontario. Sleepless nights up on the dance floor. I got a story I wanna tell you. How Izzy came up and she pulled through. Thank you for the family. Without those kickouts, where would I be? Put me out in the streets. Izzy had to find food to eat. I won't stop, I won't give up. I won't give up. I won't stop, I won't give up. I won't stop. La 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 la. Even when we down, we pick up. La 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 la. Sleepless nights that get la 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 la. Even when we down, we pick up. La 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 la. Sleepless nights that get
Work hard, play harder. Buy your work so you get your reward. Easy on the boss could have never been a fraud. Kyan Jam, how we 2 yarder. We no play, we no take recess. Work hard, for rock the latest.
Yo, and by the grace of God, we stay God bless. So if you hit it and we is your one self distress. Yo, when them did it, when I just concrete floor. Hoop the tank pan E when over 4 bus tour. Step on stage, the crowd have all more. Izzy on the basket, them all a encore car. Yo.
I won't give up.
Clearly.
I won't stop. I won't give up.
Sing me happy songs.
La 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 la. Even when we're down, we pick up. La 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 la. Sleepless nights take it for paper. La 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 la. Even when we're down, we pick up. La 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 la. Sleepless nights take it for paper. Paper.
The paper. Yeah. Won't stop, can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Izzy, boss, clearly. Yo, Jazz, what's up?
Global trend in the music industry and its impact on the Canadian reggae industry. Reggae music in Canada, I think, is an important component because, for one, we have a significant numbers of Caribbean people migrating to Canada yearly, and we still continue to showcase our musical tradition from our homeland. This is in a new environment, you know. So with that being said, I think it had and have still and still is contributing, you know, with enhancing music and contributing to us showcasing our talents and our craft with yearly festivals, and the list goes on. So I do think that reggae music has a positive impact on Canada. Financing your musical career during COVID-19 and post-COVID-19. I personally think that this pandemic have impacted many, especially artists, in a big way, mainly because of the cancellation of shows, you know, tours, you know, closing down of businesses that would then hire us to perform or do whatever, showcase our talent then. So I think we have been impacted. However, you know, I'm still grateful for a few platforms that were there in aid to help and to also help us to showcase our talent on some live streams. For instance, Music Together for me, you know, was a hit because honestly I was elated for the opportunity and the experience. And another platform I would commend would be Factor, because they were able to grant, you know, individuals in need for several reasons. So, you know, with that being said, we were all impacted. Post COVID-19, I am hoping things will get better. Honestly, I don't know. We can just hope, right? But definitely things will be different, you know. And with that being said, I just hope it's for the best.
Give thanks for the COVID, because it made me sit down and start work on building my own platform. Again, /TV. I try my best to promote local talent mixed with international, because we not isolate the local talent from the international. We need to be a part of every conversation. For the last 10 years straight, who's been the #1 artist in the world? A Toronto youth. Drake has been the god for the last over a decade. And Drake are not the baddest thing from that. Drake learned from somebody, you know. Drake never just pop out of the thin sky and just say, yo, I'm great.
Right.
He learned from somebody. See? And that would be coming from my school. So why we don't have 15 Drake? I terrorize the world with music.
Right.
And I bring that wealth back to the community. Because guess what? If me rich like Drake, you know, me I try my best to build our next 10. To make them big like Bigga Boss. So when them go to take them big award, them can say, yes man, respect Bigga Boss. You understand? And then them to do the same thing and bring our next 10 each. 10 times 10 is 100, you know.
Yep.
You see how fast money multiply? That's why Brooklyn and them place, they can't broke Cause soon as one bus, the whole block a bus.
True.
See?
True.
From one bus, brethren, not less than 10 more come out of that city to terrorize you. And when you're looking at them bank account, fat so. See? So again, we need to build our own thing, brethren, and support our own. Recently, if me go to your page, me I make sure press like. And if me not subscribe, me I hit subscribe.
Right.
And me I make sure hit the bell notify, make me know when time something I go on for you.
Right.
All when you know my favorite. Because guess what? A simple move like that is what is gaining wealth online.
And that's what's needed.
So, me if you stop your wealth by not pressing subscribe, like, share, and notify. Like, how hard was that? Support local brethren, cause all we have is us, you know what I mean? And then the world will log on. But until we start understanding the levels of who is who in our own city, you're not gonna reach no further than where you see it reach, brethren. You have to put who up there for real.
For real.
You see what I'm saying?
Perfect. Thank you.
Made possible
Respect.
by FL.Production. Stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Bigga Boss, yes, the godfather in the industry. The question for Bigga Boss goes like this. Where is he originally from? Second question. What is the name of the festival that he hosts every year? Again, where is Bigga Boss originally from? And what is the name of the festival that he hosts yearly? Anything new that's coming up?
Okay, so now we have subscribe, like, and share TV. So /TV. Just find out what it's about. That's the platform that we're putting together. Working with I9 Network and L3 Magazine. The platform is still being built, like the look and everything is just me at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't have no technical help. You know what I mean? I went to anything that you see when you go to /TV was done with the help of Google College and YouTube University. So, you know what I mean? So I'd advise anybody, if you have dreams and aspirations, just get to learning, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't easy for me, but it is what it is, and you have to just put it in. Because if I don't put it in, nobody's gonna put it in. And by the time somebody else does put it in, they're the ones getting paid.
Right.
For the streams that we're doing live, that's on Twitch. That's /TV_live stream. Right now I'm setting up I have my own website, djbiggaboss.ca, and that's where we're trying to migrate the video shows and stuff, because Facebook and YouTube, and then just keep on muting my music. Right. You know what I mean? Like, for example, Toots Maytals died this year on 9/11/2020, and I played a 20 or 30 minute tribute to him, and they just pulled it down. So a big legend like Toots now, because of artificial intelligence, they're stopping people from playing. They're talking about copyright infringement. I'm sure that if Toots knew what was going on, he would be very upset. I mean, like, Toots is dead, so clearly that's not Toots's money that they stopping. You know what I mean? But they're stopping, because of this new world order that we living in, they're stopping that man's great music that man played from being played back to people who never heard of Toots. They don't have a clue who Toots is, but yet still they enjoy everything that Toots did. You know what I mean? And the only people who could explain to the world who Toots is would be a reggae selector, not even some DJ on some radio station. Only a elder DJ like myself could even begin to explain to you how important Toots was to the movement of reggae and to the movement of hip hop. Without Toots, you wouldn't even have Boogie Down Productions. Doom, 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 doom. The bridge is over, the bridge is over. And that's guaranteed one of the first major hip hop hits ever. Big up KRS-One and Boogie Down Productions. But that was Toots' rhythm.
Right.
You know what I mean? I said, yeah. Dum, 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 dum. Like, you know what I mean? And we're not able to celebrate his music and play it for the whole world to hear for at least a month straight. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up as a little kid hearing Toots. Like, I think about Toots and I actually cry, like tears actually roll out of my eyes. And I don't know the man personally, but I've known his music ever since I've been alive. You know what I mean? And for me not to, as a DJ, not to be able to just play Toots for you for like an hour so you can know the joy of what Toots brought to the world, you know what I mean? And yeah, I played it, but as soon as you go to listen to it back, it's all muted. And to me that's crazy. That just doesn't make no sense.
It's your girl Fancy Lady, and I hope you're enjoying the show. Stay tuned.
School of Vision, Rasta Camp, Blue Mountain. If y'all visit Jamaica, guys, you need to check it out. Support my family. They're doing real good. These are all handmade items, including natural oils and herbs and soap and carvings. So detailed and nice. I love this one. Lignum vitae wood. All handmade. Our coffee and lip balm. Natural soaps. Check them out. I'm having this.
Place down in this, you know, Africa. Down in so them say nanny and maroon and slave. Go down the beer, cave and wash and by the whole of
Baby, don't you walk away from me. 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 Girl, I love your smile, you're so divine. I need you in my life. Your touch, your kiss and your hugs, baby, love you may put none above. Things I've done in the past, I swear, girl, that I'm done. And I'll never do anything to jeopardize our love. We just need your loving, girl, give me your loving. Need your loving, girl, in a rubber dub style. Need me, number one girl, right next to me. Don't you walk away from 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 me. Beauty, girl, me need you. To please you, squeeze you, keep you. Cause you know me not gonna leave you, indeed you. Need a gangster, you fi treat you. Surely not go beat you, will never mislead you. All my life I've been searching for someone like you. And there's nothing in this world that I won't do. But don't you walk away from me. 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 Girl, I love your smile, you're so divine. I need you in my life. Your touch, your kiss and your hugs, baby, love you may put none above. Things I've done in the past, I swear, girl, that I'm done. And I'll never do anything to jeopardize our love. We just need your loving, girl, give me your loving. Need your loving, girl, in a rubber dub style. Need me, number one girl, right next to me. But don't you walk away from
Let's quickly talk about Kyan Jam, a yearly festival made possible by Bigga Boss, and I think it's a great platform for upcoming artists and different acts. You know, let's talk a bit about it.
How Kyan Jam started was I've always wanted to keep like a festival, but I didn't want to keep a band festival because bands is nice and everything, and it shows that you have some status and stuff. But the original vibe is to be on a sound.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I've always dreamed of having a big, like Jack Ruby. You know what I mean? Like if you've ever seen a Jack Ruby showcase or Barry G with Wadat Sound, they'd have all these artists and big sound, and the artists would have to show their talent on the sound. Then you move on from there. So
I know it didn't take place 2020 because of this whole COVID, but when did you start and what are your plans for it going forward?
2017 was the first year. Me and Beatrice Laidlow from a good friend of mine, she helped start it and sent out prayers to her because she's not doing too well right now with health, you know what I mean? But without her, Kyan Jam couldn't have happened, none at all, you know what I mean? It was put together to highlight local artists and give them a proper platform, you know what I mean? Again, I'm their DJ, so, and I'm a DJ who cares about the artist. Why? Again, because I'm an artist, so I understand what it is to be up there on that stage. So, you know what I mean? For every DJ, except for maybe 1 and 2, because I had to take a break, I'm the DJ for them for the entire show.
And trust me when I say he was like meticulous about, you know, it's going about, you know, making sure everything was on point.
Yeah, because we want the people to see it at the best like possible, brethren. You know what I mean? The last one we had a couple of itches, but that's just what it is when you know
things happen.
It is what it is. Big up to all the artists them that performed. You know what I mean? Moving forward, now that we have the Slash TV platform sorted out a little bit, we're gonna try and see if we can do a nice virtual show before the end of the year to just say we ain't missed no years. You know what I mean? So at some point in time, maybe about 10 artists will find the right place and run a virtual show, you know what I mean? Something that we can at least leave for legacy online, you know what I mean? To say that we didn't miss 2020 either, homie, we there.
Right. You found some way to still make it possible.
We still did a virgin, you understand?
Good job.
You know, so, and what's so crazy is because, like, we don't even have no videos of all of the Kyan Jam years. It's either you was there and you have like a phone clipping,
I do,
or you just missed it. You know what I mean? But I never heard no complaints about the show. Like everybody said, it's a great platform. It's needed, and you know what I mean. It's a lot of work, you know. And again, pray for Beatrice. You know what I mean? She's not doing super well, but she's still here with us. You know what I mean? And respect, because without her, there would have been no Kyan Jam to show the world what's just sitting here that nobody's paying attention to. And again, big up to every artist that performed on Kyan Jam and everybody who helped in the background scenes to set up the web page, all of that. You know what I mean? Because Kyan Jam it name. The 2020 is the one that I want to go back and watch, because I want to see. I'm going to make sure curate the right amount of artists to get the right message out for 2020, because this wasn't a normal year. So I don't even want to try and pick no normal song them artists for come on, because if you don't understand Kyan Jam, it's a show where you only get 2 songs, if that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you only get 1 song. It's a quick run on, catch a forward and cut.
Right.
You know what I mean? And everybody did their job. Everybody got their forward. Everybody cut. You know what I mean? That's how we ended up with like 50 artists. That's how many artists perform on Kyan Jam. It's not no 3 artist show. 50, 60 artists. Quick, fast, brethren.
Right.
Forward and move it. Next. Yeah, I mean.
It was a success.
You know, so, but we're going to try and make it happen again. And, you know, I just saw the thing set. And thank you, Fancy Lady, for performing last year at Kyan Jam. You know what I mean? Like, respect. You know what I mean? That was the first time I witnessed her. But I ran down that dub that you heard me play, run it down like, yo, I went for my interview. I'm like, no, you know, say when we're done, you know, say, I forget my dub right. No, right, that's all right. She's like, what do you mean? No, right, that's all right.
You should see the technology he put together to make it possible, and it worked.
See?
You know, and even at Kyan Jam, Like, he pulled up my songs like 6 times, and mind you, I was only allowed to do one song, and it was like I performed 6 songs.
See, but that's what it is, you know what I mean? Once you get your forward bridging, that one song's supposed to say something. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you go up on Kyan Jam stage and you can pull out some forward out of the crowd, then you really not in a business to even pick up that game. Yeah.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, some people get 6 forward, some only get 2, some get 1. But at least you get a forward.
Right. Thank you again for the opportunity.
See, respect, man. Respect. You know, support local brethren, because all we have is us, you know what I mean? And then the world will lag on. But until we start understanding the levels of who is who in our own city, you're not going to reach no further than where you see it reach, brethren. You have to put who up there for real.
For real.
We're talking about dub plate. See? Right now, you see when this dub dropping on somebody's brains, a pain them a go ball out for you know. Them say when music hit you feel no pain. But some of them select there when this drop them a go feel it. Hear dub plate. Make you hear some dub. Listen.
Come again.
Hear me, I say no? You know it's a girl fancy lady here representing for Bigga Boss. What we say the Godfather in the streets. Hey, universe. Always endorsing, always promoting, always supporting, don't it? Who say we're not grudgeful, don't it? Bigga Boss. When reality chip in, every man want a food. Dirty Babylon, I try to take I for fool. Through the way me roll them think me never go school. But my mother tell me no grudge people. When reality chip in, every man want a food. Dirty Babylon, I try to take I for fool. Through the way me roll them think me never go school. Bigga Boss, mother tell him no grudge people. Me talk it from the start, straightforward is the plan. Me vow to myself, me not give up foundation stand. So you know the master plan. Big us one up some land, studio lab business plan. Take care of our loved ones, the corruption talk too much. See the redness in their eyes. All the struggles and the fusses and fights. Double bad mind envious. In this world, who can you trust? The pain, I Bigga Boss when reality chip.
Don't plate that name. See? No found did I run down this and I run down that. Run down the one them where they round you. And them are the important artists. You understand? If you not build your own history, all thing I look. You run down everybody from everywhere else and now run down your own friend them with the side of you. Sorry if you're so excited over the thing, but yeah. Calm down. Can't make her raise up my blood pressure, Bridget. Yeah. One love, you understand? I'm out, man, I'm out. The joke is, enough of your friend them will make it to the top and them actually would have bring you with them. Yeah? But due to the fact that you never help the situation, you think that you can read your analytics, homie, and know that your best friend didn't even press like one time. Hey, your best friend! What kind of idiot sitting this? Wanna check on yourself, brethren. Shout out to the Red Flame family, you know what I mean? Them say Red Flame for life, you don't already know. Cause we try to work it out and bring that sound back on the road in a more vicious way for make people really nervous when them come to Canada, you know what I mean? And big up to all of the soundmen them will support the customs, you know what I mean? They want to pay a phone bill still, I'm not gonna lie, the custom them pay a phone bill, at least. See? Respect and hit me up, DJ Bigga Boss on Facebook or Michael Bigga Boss Dockery on Facebook or /TV on Instagram, /TV_ live stream on Twitch. And you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, and if you need dub plate services, yeah, we do all of that too. Just so you know, yeah, we're full service.
Multi-talented.
Ready for no.
Okay. Well, again, I commend you on all that you're doing, you know, for the artists here in Toronto. And thanks again for coming on the show. It's now or never. Thank you.
My pleasure, man. And you stay good. Fancy lady, man. Big artist. Don't run no joke with our career. Remember me tell you.
All
Respect,
right.
Queen.
Respect. Thank you.
Hope you had a blast. Support the thing. Again, like, share, subscribe. Tell your mom to tell your friend to tell her. The show was awesome. Again, like, share, subscribe, comment.
looking at the fridge, the cupboards not have nothing at all. My daughter says she hungry, landlord I call, health problems, I know where to start. Promoters now book me, sound man say a food at the center. How can a upcoming artist foot every bill without a sigh? I would never cry, 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 but tears rolling from my eyes. Me not give up, no, not this time, time. Mommy, your prayers get me by. Backstabbing friends will make me my last two. If me I eat a food, you I eat a food too. Ask you for a favor, you say look at you. Go chat, never know me, I hear back too. Sell two food, buy shoes for the youth. Host to party, acting too. Mommy, I'm a day one, you me salute. Never turn your back on your youth. I said I would never cry, 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 but tears rolling from my eyes. Me not give up, no, not this time, time, time. Mommy, your prayers get me by. Mommy, I'ma make you so happy. I remember you wanted a farm. Daddy, you died doing music. I'ma make sure that you live on. Relationships, father dead, mama dead, me not have no bread, me I lose myself, need mental help, me have to make it before me dead. Father God help me, you alone can save me. My cup is empty, but you bless me with talent plenty. I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying, thank you, I'm crying. I said I would never cry, 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 but tears rolling from my eyes. Me not give up, no, not this time, time, time. Mommy, your prayers get me by. I said I would never cry, 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 but tears rolling from my eyes. Me not give up, no, not this time, time, time. Mommy, your prayers